Desiree Doue confidently claims he is better than Yamal, whilst Bayer Leverkusen's entire club has been raided. But can Erik ten Hag and his Haaland REGEN save them? This is DMAC Daily. The footballing world may be on the cusp of a new sporting rivalry. Yamal's stratospheric rise from 15-year-old prodigy to global superstardom at 18 has been something else. But in the 24-25 season, another electrifying talent took center stage in Desiree Doue. The Frenchman arrived at PSG last summer as a promising yet relatively unknown youngster outside of Ligue 1. By the end of the season though, he was seen as one of the world's best wingers, guiding PSG to a treble, picking up awards left, right and center. But best of all, the hype was crazy. With comparisons to Neymar being made, Doue wasn't just a star boy, but a catalyst to this new era of flair alongside Yamal. You see, these two lads aren't just dominating, but they're doing it in a manner that's supremely entertaining. They're having fun out there, which is why it comes as no surprise that when Doue was asked who is better between the two, the Frenchman was direct. Good question, it's me, before giving a cheeky grin. I love this because he knows it's all fun and games, but deep down, that competitive mindset is clear. Doue sees himself as the best, just like Yamal does. We all know Yamal isn't scared of talking the talk either. Now, if we're comparing career achievements thus far, Yamal's clearly in front, but it's such early days. Who knows what's in store? All I'm saying is bring on the rivalry. Moving to Germany, and it already feels like a lifetime ago since Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen achieved one of football's greatest ever accomplishments. Now, in the 12 months or so that followed, results definitely dropped off, but they still qualified for the Champions League once again and were able to retain the vast majority of their squad. This summer, however, completely different story. It all started with Xabi Alonso's departure to Madrid. This was largely anticipated, but soon enough, the players would be poached one by one. First, it was their key central defender Jonathan Tah as Bayern Munich swooped. They were then raided by Liverpool, first taking Jeremy Frimpong before the marquee departure of Florian Wirtz. That one really stung, but there would be more. Kusunu departed permanently to Atalanta, and then the Xhaka situation unfolded. The Swiss captain had offers from Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and England. Xhaka's agent then came out saying a deal with Sunderland was on the cards, to which Leverkusen's new manager Erik ten Hag made a bold public statement claiming his agent can say whatever he wants, but this club has already let 3 important players go, and we won't let any more go. A couple days later though, and Xhaka was a Sunderland player, a major aura debt for Ten Hag from the jump. But in all seriousness, this is a clear indicator of the financial supremacy of the Premier League. Because this is a top Bundesliga club, a Champions League side, losing their best midfielder to a newly promoted side. It's certainly not a good look for the Bundesliga. What's craziest is that more players are destined to depart too. Captain Lukas Hradecky, Amin Adli, potentially Pierre Hincapié. Ten Hag clearly has his work cut out for him. Now, a lot of people are of the opinion that his appointment alone spells doom for Leverkusen, a manager who was found out at United, but I don't subscribe to that notion. I believe that prior to his United tenure, he showed immense promise, winning multiple titles and implementing a stellar brand of football at Ajax, but like so many other managers, was unable to deliver long-term success at a uniquely toxic club. Let's think about this critically, guys. Does someone like Arne Slot, for instance, another bald Eredivisie prodigy, come in and instantly fix all of United's woes? Probably not. So I'm gonna wait and see as to how he performs in Germany before making a definitive judgment on his managerial abilities. But focusing on his new team, and we're already seeing some interesting additions. Jarell Quansah is a good pickup. With serious World Cup ambitions, this is a central defender that has a high ceiling and immediately improves Leverkusen's defense. Malik Tillman is perhaps their biggest signing yet, their new number 10. Do I expect him to be a like-for-like replacement for Wirtz? No. But this is a young creative player who's hit 20+ goal involvements in his last 2 seasons from midfield. Mark Flecken is another solid piece of recruitment, an experienced first-choice keeper, very underrated in the Premier League, who has also spent the vast majority of his career in Germany. Their other 7 signings are all under the age of 21. Keep an eye out for playmaker Ibrahim Matza, striker Christian Kafane, and young winger Farid Alfa Ruprecht this season. These 3 are future Bundesliga ballers, as is Haaland 2.0. That's right, Leverkusen have another gem in their academy in Artem Stepanov. Same hairstyle, same build, same movement, same goal celebrations, and of course, he's a striker. Bro is literally a Haaland REGEN. The Ukrainian wunderkind has been a menace at youth level in Germany and has already made his senior debut for Leverkusen via the Champions League. But with Schick and Boniface ahead in the pecking order, the youngster is heading to second-tier side FC Nuremberg on loan. Their manager just happens to be Miroslav Klose, a German striking icon. Written in the stars that this kid will cook. Long term, this Leverkusen team could be a problem. Anyways, that's today's DMAC Daily. See you tomorrow.